Welcome, everybody. I don't know what city we're in, but we're at the Blake School.
We're at the Blake School.
And what I know about the Blake School,
I'm gonna
I
look.
toured it twice. It starts with an H, I think. I toured it twice. It's an elementary, middle, and high school all in one. It's all private.
Hopkins,
it looks nice.
Hopkins, Minnesota.
H. There's
yes,
the H.
Hopkins, Minnesota. Hey, Cam.
I was going to say Hastings.
Good luck. Have fun. Give these guys everything.
Cam, they tell you yellow line? Okay, buddy. Have a great game.
We are here against Minneapolis United in our fourth Midwest Conference match of the fall season. Little history lesson on Minneapolis United. These guys are absolutely fantastic. They beat us, or at least the U12 version of this team, the Wisconsin State Cup champions from last fall. We lost to this Minneapolis United team twice last May in a tournament in Blaine, Minnesota. Both by the score of 5-1. First in group play, and then we had another crack at them in the finals.
And guess what?
Same result.
5-1.
Yeah, 5-1.
We didn't know if it was a fluke or not, but it ended up not being a fluke. This team is the real deal. Both of our goals, if I'm not mistaken, Jason, off penalty shots.
Penalty kicks, yep.
So we haven't had a legitimate non-foul related goal against this Minneapolis United team. They also have only played one game this Midwest Conference, so really tough to judge as to whether or not this team is as strong as they were before. Looking online, it does still seem to be that way, although their rankings in the state of Minnesota would tell you otherwise. I think they're ranked 6th in the state, but
it's probably because they played like 2 games.
Yeah, right? It's all based on the tournaments you go to and the rankings of those tournaments, so it really doesn't matter. Well, Ollie's going to get a chance here. But what I remember is this team is both they're fast. They
foul on Dylan. It was a foul.
There's been a corrective text message that says there was a goal scored in open play in game 1.
Oh, there was.
Oh, game 1.
Coach
the penalty
Barrett.
kick was in the championship.
It's false.
Sorry.
Yeah, run a play. That's
Thank
right.
you,
Hey, we
Coach
appreciate
Barrett.
the online
Text
correction.
Jason Barrett, because Paige only sees the text come through for like a second, and if she's looking at the screen and she's reading it properly, she'll see it, but if not, it will go to waste.
Yeah,
and I'll
good
give you
point,
good
though.
energy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Barrett.
Yeah, and that actually, you know what, Barrett's even more right.
He was on the sideline, of course.
Well, but now I remember we went up 1-0.
Oh, right, we
went up 1-0 on a nice goal, and I think it was Ollie.
False
now
hope.
that I think about it,
False hope.
Very much false hope.
Oh, but yeah. Anyways, good. You know, we've got a new look to our team, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful about today. I do know that we're going in against a team that has played against us well and has played against other teams well. So we'll see how this goes. And we played against them in an 11v11 format last year. For those that weren't aware, because we were at the 9v9 level, but the tournament that we entered in was 11v11.
Yeah, and it was a good experience for the boys. I mean, like it was an opportunity for them to get a sneak peek at what U13 was going to be like. Ultimately, it was a really successful weekend. After dropping that first game to Minneapolis United, we came back, won the next 2 matches, and found our way into the finals. And so it didn't have a lot of second place finishes last fall, last spring, but that was one that I thought was meaningful. You know, I mean, we were clearly the second best team here. We took care of the business we needed to, and we got great exposure to outstanding competition. Boom, here we are.
Little did we know
we're
that
in the
we'd
same
be,
conference. Yep.
When I was doing my rabbit hole digging during the summer to try to figure out who was going to be in our conference, if in fact we were going to be in the Midwest Conference, I was like, oh no, I think it might be Minneapolis United. So I got equally excited and anxious at the same time. Because this, you know, when you look at some of those national affiliated leagues that we're in, like E64, those are club-based leagues where they accept the entire club, and you have to field teams at every single age group from U13 to U19. And if you're a club that doesn't have the skill set at every single age group, your club may not qualify for those national leagues. And so when I looked, I saw that the Minneapolis United team joined the regional league of E64. I mean, I was like, they're not a regional league team, which is on paper, quote unquote, a step below the actual national E64 league that we're in. That's out.
It's going to be a 56ers throw.
Hey, let's back up a little bit, Jason. Dylan had tons of space. He was at about, it's really easy for us, about the 25-yard line.
Yep.
Decided to rip one on goal. Missed way left, but hey, you know what? Minneapolis United didn't collapse, and Henry and Drew had opportunities.
Through. Oh, unlucky. Cam did well to catch up to it.
Cam. Yes, Cam.
It's going to be a Minneapolis throw, but we'll try to keep him pinned.
But yeah, as soon as that play was ended and Henry wasn't able to run on it, Drew wasn't able to run on it, the coach from Minneapolis United immediately said, hey, midfield, you all have to step up so that you're closing that gap. Because without that gap, Dylan doesn't have a shot at all.
Ollie with some space. Jonathan. Oh, Henry's got a chance here to play it out wide to Drew, and he does. Drew does well to keep it up top, plays it in, runs out of space, finds space again.
We should mention this field is huge,
It's
Jason.
the biggest field I think we've ever played on. It's like a World Cup size field.
Is bonkers big. This is where the high school girls had a game right before. We got here a little early. I didn't know how long exactly it was going to take to get here, and we got here around 12:30, and the game was just wrapping up. So this is where both the girls and the boys play for the high school, and based on the field goals, the football team plays here too.
It's a gorgeous complex.
Mm-hmm. But it's giving me the vibes of that university school.
Yeah.
That we were in the futsal tournament, where it's like its own campus.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice maintained landscaping.
Yeah, and what is this? This is turf here. I mean, this is just standard turf, it seems like. Or the next turf, where it's grass and turf.
That'd be really impressive, right? I don't think I've ever seen a grass turf combo.
Isn't that what Lambeau has? Isn't it like a hybrid mix?
Yes. Now that you say that. Oh, nothing.
Minneapolis United is going to be dangerous if they find space, which they have. A 1-2. This will come to Elias, well done, and we'll collect our thoughts for the moment.
So I don't know if you noticed this, but we are the only parents over here besides Jonathan's parents, Jonathan's dad. Everybody else is across the field. When Paige pans the field, you'll see everybody else sitting on the bleachers, because this is like a proper stadium where there's actual seating and bleachers, where normally we're used to our lawn chairs. But we are all alone on this side.
Looking to switch. Owen plays it through all the way over to Drew. That's a good look.
So far, a lot of the possession so far in favor of the 56ers.
It is a hot one out here, folks. 85 and sunny. Hot, and it's a sunscreen kind of day. We think one of the last days of the season. Now, we maybe will get unseasonably stretch of warm weather in October, but we're going to wake up and play in 53-degree weather tomorrow morning at 10, so it's going to drop overnight.
Something told me to check the Weather Channel, and thank goodness I did, because I'm like, Cam, bring your long underwear,
right.
Bring your long sleeve jerseys, and maybe wear it under, because I'm like, dude, you're going to be playing in 50-degree weather tomorrow. 85 right now, 55 tomorrow.
Just a slight 30-degree difference.
Nothing. And I know E64 has a rule that requires all games to be played on turf. I don't think it's the same for the Midwest Conference.
Okay.
I mean, in fact, well, I take that back. All of our games so far have been on turf. So maybe there is a rule.
And the games that we have at Redden are also scheduled for the turf.
For the Goodman field.
The Goodman pitch.
Yep. And I'd imagine everything at EBU will be on one of those two fields that we played at. And then The only thing that I am concerned about, unless we play at the high school, would be the Lakeshore.
Nice ball through to Cam. Nice field vision. Let's see what he can do with it.
Oh, good left
Ball
foot.
in.
Oh, who else is there? Hit it one time, Drew.
Needs to hit
Come
it.
on, Drew.
That's a good idea. That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Well struck from Drew, straight to the keeper, but that's a good chance for the 56ers.
Left-footed keeper can kick the ball far. Kicked it more than 50 yards.
Talk, Red. Good. Keep it moving, boys. Yep. It's a foul. We're happy with the call. It's the right call.
Not quite sure yet if the Minneapolis United team plays their home games here. This one just ends up being here. I didn't take a look at the schedule to see and compare.
I think they have another game here tomorrow.
Do they? So maybe
And also, hey, we just got an update from Coach Barrett. That is correct. E64 must be on turf, but not Midwest, he says.
Okay. It just so happens that
Thank you, Barrett.
The Midwest teams that we've played so far have been on grass. I will say...
Coach's Corner brought to you by...
Surgenians.
Yeah, Surgenians. And apparently the Blake School, home of the Bears.
Yep. Always a sponsor when you're ever playing here. I will say EBU is playing the St. Paul Blackhawks at 2:30. Kickoff getting underway in about 20 minutes.
Real interested to see that score of that match.
Me too.
You know, it's a key match.
That is the first game of the year for the Blackhawks.
Yep,
so
they're going to jam them all in here between now and November or whatever.
Yep. Only 7 games, so great way to start with that 3-0 start in Brookfield last weekend.
Yeah, you would figure one more result and you're at least looking at no worse than 4th.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yep.
And to be in the upper half in your first season in the Midwest Conference, that's okay.
Uh-huh.
Now let's handle this the right way, boys.
Where's that middle option? There's Henry.
Good.
Henry's gonna look to the middle. Yep. If the other coach only knew that it's 2 Henrys on each other, they would be so excited. Probably not.
Uh-oh. Jonathan opts to go with the
still,
shoulder.
Still wearing the protective wrist brace after a basketball injury broke his wrist this summer. Oh, Ollie, good positioning there. Almost won the ball.
Minneapolis United will reset. You know, we've done a good job of giving ourselves some space, moving the ball around, smart passes, and this is exactly the kind of effort that it would take to keep a team like Minneapolis United at bay. I mean, we're doing the things we talked about doing all week, you know? I mean, how do we play on a big field? How do we keep the ball moving? How do we keep ourselves out of problems in our defensive half of the field, you know?
And you know what really strikes me this game so far in this early part of this matchup against Minneapolis United? Last year, we got the sense that we were going to probably have to go into survival mode pretty quickly, and we were just, let's get it to Braylon, let's get it to Braylon, let's get it to Braylon, right? Where now, things seem more intentional. Our passing seems more intentional, except for that one from Cam. But we're using the angles, we're using open space versus please, Braylon, get to the ball, please be the first to the ball and muscle the other guys off the ball.
Yeah, coming in with a game plan, it appears to be find space, make good decisions, and keep possession.
Mm-hmm.
Positive things come from possessing the ball.
Fantastic. Welcome to our 12 viewers. We got a chance to meet one of our favorite fans, Minneapolis fans. Owen's grandma made a point to say, thank you so much for taking the time to broadcast it. Other grandparents that I talk to don't have this kind of live broadcast opportunity, and made me feel good. I shook her hand. I said, it's really nice to, you know, put a name and a face to our wonderful audience.
To viewer number 3.
Even though I've met her plenty of times before. Yep. OG original number 3. She has a plaque.
Well, we're happy to have the grandparents here today. I tell you, another one of our regular viewers is here. Katie, her parents are here watching Charlie play,
fantastic.
and so really great that they could make it
That's
out.
the White Bear Lake.
White Bear Lake
Reference.
Yes.
Shout out. There's Cam on that. You know what we didn't do, Jason? We didn't do the starting lineups here.
Have at it.
Yeah, sure. Our defensive look, as always, we've got Asher, Mikey, Jonathan, and Will. In the middle, it's Dylan, Owen, along with Henry. And then up top, Cam, unusually, at least today, playing a right wing position. Ollie in the middle, Drew on that left side. So the only difference, really, from previous games is Cam on that right wing. And so far, early on in this game, proving to be a pretty decent decision, just based off of
good sound defending from Mikey. He stepped, he dispossessed.
Both teams looking patient. Oh, that was a little bit of a push. Yep. Just as Ollie kicked it, it was a push. Maybe looked worse only because he was off balance. But man, he was looking for him.
Yep.
Cam was willing to be that rabbit.
That's an interesting ball in. We'll look to collect that easily, and we do. Ball out to Drew. He'll have to hustle for it, and he'll probably play in back, and he does. Looks like that's Will. Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Good body
job,
from
Owen.
Good aggressive play. They needed it.
Fought to keep possession.
Get through.
Oh.
Handball.
He
did extend the arc.
Yes, he did.
He did extend the arc.
I saw it too, Luke.
Not sure if referee playing. I didn't see any sort of advantage signal or anything, but either way, it's a good idea. And Cam was on it too. Mikey just trying to play into space.
Ding.
0-0. Almost 20 minutes gone by here.
My mom, Allison Adrian's watching in Oshkosh.
Fantastic.
Luke, she says, great to hear you on the broadcast and that we sound great. And she also says, what a huge field.
Yeah, right?
She's
all
Mom,
caps?
Yeah, not all caps, but Mom, you're seeing it correctly. It's a really big field. It's a World Cup size field. Is what it
good
is.
step from Asher. Oh, good.
That's a really good idea if Drew can get there, especially. Oh. Love the idea. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a 56ers throw. Let's see if we can put something on goal here.
Good first touch from Asher to find Cam on that wing.
Oh!
Oh, nothing. Yeah. Nope. Play on. Do not stop that ball. Do not stop it. Come on.
Oh!
Oh, we fought over it. Our own team. Darn it.
We've got a down and apparently injured Minneapolis United player.
Hey, way to be strong, Cam.
Yeah. It's really good work from Cam. Looks like it's his arm. He's holding his arm. And he's going to be okay.
Should be a drop ball. Oh, wait, no. Throw in for us.
I have a feeling they're going to... Are we, I wonder, going to throw it back to them? I wondered if we were, because they did deliberately knock it out of bounds because of their injured player.
Yeah, you're right. It should be a defensive drop ball.
Yeah, or we should just be throwing it back to them.
Right, yeah.
But that's okay.
Come on, Cam. Oh. There you go. Owen.
It's a nice ball through. Minneapolis United's number 10's giving chase. Nice one touch from Jonathan. You know, Asher almost got there. It was good hustle, but we were able to push the action to the outside, at least for the time being. Look for some firm defending here, and certainly don't want to give them space to shoot. They've got legs, we remember from May.
Boys have been out there for 15 minutes now. We've got subs waiting the next out-of-bounds play for us. It's going to be the entire team. I think all 18 are here today.
I was going to say, it's all the subs
so we'll be seeing
to
7.
sub.
Yep, we'll be seeing 7 come on. And if I was a betting person, we're going to see that defensive 4 stay the same.
Oh,
yeah, there you go. Yep.
2 hands in the back.
Yep.
That's what the call was.
You can touch tight, but you can't push.
Yep. And we're going to sub. We've got Charlie. We've got Hamza. We've got Mason.
Yep.
We've got
Shay, Gavin.
Yep. You've got it.
Yep.
Yep.
So that defensive look is going to be Will, Jonathan, Mikey, Nick. The middle is Charlie, Gavin.
Oh, nice ball over the top. If Mason could one time it, maybe that. Oh, and he gets pushed off the ball.
Charlie, Gavin, Hamza. And then up top, it's number 9 is Shay. And then we got Mason on the right, and on the left is Jude. We're not by a swarm of bees. That is someone weed whacking, if you can hear that in the background. We are okay. We are okay.
Over to Charlie. Charlie back to Mikey. Swings it to Jonathan, and we'll check the other side for a little bit more space.
Mikey's mom describing Mikey's preference of a wrist wrap now as out of control.
Oh, boy.
We were walking by Mikey, and he was putting on this bandage on his wrist, and I'm like, Laura, is he okay? And she said, it's out of control.
It's out of control.
He said he saw it on the Premier League and immediately asked his mom, can I please get wrist wrap?
Yeah.
I do not know if it's tape or just pre-wrap, but it looks cool as hell.
It's a commitment now.
Mm-hmm. It's red.
Oh, unlucky. Charlie tried to play Shay through. That's going to roll into the box.
Wait,
that's a corner kick for the 56ers.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think maybe.
I could have seen a shield, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
That was rolling
maybe
out.
just a lack of communication back there.
Wow.
Maybe they didn't talk.
Or maybe the goalie didn't see that it was a non-deflected ball. Interesting. Mikey. Oh, if he could have just gotten it up.
Unlucky.
Shoot.
We have all the time in the world to take a
good
touch
body
there.
from Charlie. Shay is that buzzing bee. Speaking of bees, that's his purpose, right? Is to be annoying to everybody and to force the defense into rushed plays.
Yeah, use his speed and his aggression to just close down the space, and he can start a quick counter as well with just his style of play in general.
Good connections here. Mason just a little bit out of place to get to it first, but we were on it.
Unlucky. Oh, dispossessed. And just like that, out of danger quickly. We'll look to counter. Charlie plays a nice ball over to Mason. Well done. Good vision. Let's see what Mason can do with it. Now he's got the chance to go 1v1. Unsuccessful, but we're going to have a throw.
Mason there trying to cut it back, but the Minneapolis United defender's foot in the way, kicking it out of bounds.
Nice throw to Shea.
Oh.
You know, Shea's arguing that he played it off of the Minneapolis United's defender's back, and I'm not so sure that he's not absolutely correct. Mm-hmm. It also looked like he might have been a step out of bounds when he did it, and that's probably why the ref still awarded a goal kick there. Nice heads-up play, though. Oh, unlucky. Good instincts from Charlie to play it right back out.
Under 10 minutes in this first half. 0-0. Jumping ahead of myself here. Zero. Both teams looking pretty patient, willing to work the angles, work the space. Nothing seems too rushed.
A lot of poise from our boys, too. They know what the score was last May. They really did talk about a different way to play all week. A lot of game left, but they've had a very positive and competitive start. That's for sure. Oh, boy, if Mason gets a touch on that, he can cut back inside. Just unlucky. Just a step off. Just that close. Gorgeous afternoon. How many viewers do we have right now? 13. We so much appreciate you joining us. We've got a couple of regular viewers in the crowd today live. So, you know, happy to have them here with us to watch the boys in person. Gorgeous facility in Hoskins, Minnesota. Just right a part of the Twin Cities. We're at the Blake School. May as well be Northwestern, Luke. My goodness.
And our parents are no dummies.
No,
They're
that's
all
right.
in the shade. And in the entire top row, right underneath the press box, which we should be with our proper press credentials.
Amen.
I'm surprised they didn't come through for us. Barrett, can you get on that? Can you make sure that we are
next time?
We have our full press credentials for our E64 games.
For next time.
Yeah. Could we get a key to the press box?
Oh, that's very nice. Well done.
Even in the field that Goodman has a press box. I've been up there once. Not inside, just on the top.
I've been up in the MG press box several times. Yeah, and, you know, give a shout out to Jim Klinkner, the play-by-play announcer at MG High School. I can hear his voice
in your head,
in my head, saying my son's name. Max Adrian's with the save. So that press box is it's a great place. Charlie with a nice ball out into Hamza, back outside.
Trying to find Jude.
Roll. Yep.
Trying to find Jude on that far side, streaking in. Maybe a touch from Hamza there. He seemed like he had some space to work into. Instead, opting into a diagonal Jude.
Nice.
This 20 looks really skilled. There we go, Charlie.
Uh-oh. They're going to find some space here. Out of danger. Just that fast. We'll want to step a little bit closer to the ball here to make sure we don't give them too much space. It's going to be a red throat. Nice ball up through to Shea. What does he see? Nice work. Out to Nick. Oh, nice through ball. That's good vision. Great ball. Unlucky. The right idea, Luke.
It was.
Just couldn't connect. A lot to like so far, but still 0-0 against a team that we know can turn it on at any given moment.
And for a second there, I thought that they were going to get a good opportunity to showcase that. So far, I think no shots on goal. No shots on goal for Minneapolis United. Can't remember.
That's right. I think you're right.
Very few touches even with Elias. I mean, if you're the 56ers, you got to be confident with this performance so far.
Yep. A lot of game to play, though, and it's going to take this type of sustained effort. Barrett says us two wouldn't pass background checks. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. I mean, we're out here doing a service, we feel like.
My safe sports certification would disagree.
Yeah, doing it earnestly. Listen, oh my goodness, I just took my my annual ethics test and examination at work, so I passed. I'm not quite sure what background exam I wouldn't pass. Always appreciate the perspective. Maybe there's dirt on me out there somewhere. Who knows? This ball's going to roll.
I think the big question is, would you be willing to run for a public office knowing the exposure that would happen due to that public run?
Yeah.
That's the test.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, you've got a good team that can wash it.
Yeah. There's nothing in my life that I wouldn't feel. I mean, you know, it's not all roses, right? Yeah. But there's nothing that I wouldn't be able to talk about.
Like you took 2 hosts at Catholic Mass when you're in 3rd grade. Like that. Like you slipped slipped the wine. A little chug of wine when your mom specifically said not to.
Well, you know. I didn't even really have the taste for wine until, I probably wasn't close to it near the altar. I was an altar boy, so very close to the wine. And I can honestly say that the only time I ever had that wine was as a part of the Blessed Sacrament, Luke.
When it was the blood. Anyways,
did
I tell you the time where I was recruited to become a priest?
No.
I'll tell you at halftime.
Did they want you to go to St. Lawrence Seminary?
Pretty darn close. They invited me to the diocese dinner in La Crosse.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh. Bishop Burke. I got to eat dinner with Bishop Burke.
That's amazing.
Becoming Cardinal Burke later on in life. Apparently not a nice guy. Yeah, shout out to St. Steve's Catholic Church back in Stevens Point. Gave me my big break.
St. Peter's in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
I went to St. Pete's.
Yeah. I mean, they used to let me, my dad always wanted to go to 4 o'clock Mass on Saturdays. And so I remember him.
Does he sneak out right after communion?
No. He was always and still is, a very good Catholic. Yep. I mean, he'll leave after communion, like maybe if we say like the roads are really bad, right? Or something, we want to make sure we get home safe. Mm-hmm. But no, I mean, I think always wanted to go to 4 o'clock Mass and then have a nice family dinner on a Saturday night. And I remember when I got to the age where I could be an altar boy, my dad kind of said to me, hey, Jace, maybe it's not the worst idea in the world if you're, the altar boy at the 4 o'clock Mass, so we can all go. So maybe you could talk to Father Jim about that, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe you could do that. And so, or was it Father Paul? Or was it Father Dick? I don't know. Those were all. I think Father Dick was first. And then
this is again the time where people were named Richard. You don't see a lot of Richards now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be flip
No.
about it. I mean, like
That was his legitimate name.
Yeah, at St. Peter's, we called him Father Dick.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was Father Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was Father Jim. And then after that...
You did first names. See,
yeah.
we started with someone...
Father Paul Fighter.
F-I-G-H-T-E-R? Fighter?
It was like Pfizer,
like a
with
PH,
the P,
or
but
PF?
Fighter.
Yeah, okay.
And then, side note,
Yeah.
when Reverend Fighter got reassigned, Father Paul, it was about 35 minutes up the way in this small community, and so we went. My class from the grade school, we went to go visit him at his new parish.
He loved it,
and he took us walking through the barn.
Yeah,
we got to pet the cows and we all kind of thought it was like the worst smelling place we had ever been. And we asked Father Paul, Father, how can you stand it? It just smells so bad. And Father just says, the
Lord called me.
Not if you love nature and God's gifts. And so there we go. I don't think we ever saw him again. But he was very thoughtful. He literally got sent out to pasture by the Catholic Church. Very decent man, though. He was always very kind to me.
Yeah, my watch is going off. 35 minutes has gone by.
Well, let's hold tight here then.
Yeah.
And let's have a positive outcome to the half.
Right?
That was really unlucky because we just stepped away from the ball.
You don't want to give up anything right before the half.
No.
Please.
That would be a mess.
I mean, maybe the referee's playing 40? I don't know.
No, he's not, but he's adding time for that injury.
Yeah, he's adding. Yeah,
and there we go. Hey, that's a good half. We'll be back in a little bit. Good half, Yellow.
I totally forgot about
There you go.
We are back. Both teams coming out of their respective huddles. Second half staring us right in the face. First 35-0-0.
And a really strong effort from the 56ers, who lost 5-1 to this Minneapolis United side.
Not once,
but twice last May. We expect nothing, we guarantee nothing, but what we can tell you, and all of you make for a pretty big crowd today. We've got 12 of you, had 13, 14 in the first half. Really appreciate it. What we can tell you is they gave maximum effort. I mean, they really played organized, they played strong, they were confident. And so all that buys you is an opportunity to go drink some water at halftime and come back out and do it all over again.
Yeah, and at this time, for each of those two games that we've played them, we were at a point where we're like, oh boy, how bad can this get?
Yeah. Both were like I think it was 3 or 4-1 the first time, and second game it was like 4-0.
Here we go.
And we're off. 35 minutes to play, 35 minutes to a result. It would be nice to get one.
It's that first grouping, Jason, as we start the second half. Drew, Ollie, Cam, Owen. Oh, Nick. Nick is new.
Nick. There he is.
Nick is starting on the left as a left back. Owen, Dylan, and Henry in that middle.
Oh, unlucky. Just a half step away from possibly having a chance on goal. Minneapolis United going to counter now.
And with Nick in that back line, it's Jonathan, Mikey, and Asher.
Good body work again from Owen, who just got shoved. Still found a way to hang on to possession. And we'll see if we can put something together. That
Cam
looks
in
like
the
it's going
space.
to
Come
run.
on, Cam. Oh, you got to push that, buddy. Both of my kids today, I said, hey, can you get a foul called on you for aggressive play?
Yeah, we're not
Your
asking.
dad would be real proud if that happened.
Nothing chippy, right? We
No.
want to play right, but sometimes all a foul means is that you just took it a little bit too far, and that's okay. That's how you learn too.
So I can't speak for Kai, but Cam.
Oh, just an unlucky touch there.
Yeah, so far. Owen did have some space there.
Wouldn't have minded a shot with his left. We're getting some feedback here. Let's see.
Let's go to the mailbag.
Yeah. Nice game so far. Go 56ers go from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. We agree, Mom.
Fantastic. Anything about Stop the Catholic Talk?
No,
Okay.
no. I think my parents think that it's fair game. It's, how we grew up, and I've got nothing but fond memories about how I grew up.
So 8th grade, me too.
Church is a part of that.
So 8th grade Luke, I didn't finish my story, got invited to have dinner with other 8th graders from across the La Crosse diocese. And I thought it was just an honor to go. My mom was like, yeah, you want to go? Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Little did I realize it was a heavy recruitment pitch to join the
priesthood.
To join the priesthood.
The order.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Now, that is trouble if we can't clear it. Not out of danger yet. Some good defense from Owen, who finally finds a way to play it out. Drew is there. That's going to roll. That's going to be a 56ers throw. Some stop defending from our boys. Well done. Going to try to dig it out of danger now. Find open space. Play to feet.
People are wondering why I never joined the priesthood. My simple answer was I liked girls more than I liked Jesus.
Well, the Lord understands, Luke.
Not all people are called.
Some good individual work from Ollie, but what can he find?
Oh,
He finds some space and an on-running Cam.
Come on, Cameron.
And Cam has a chance. He pulls it back.
Oh, good shielding, buddy.
Turn.
Come on, make it.
Takes a shot. Just wide. That's good work from the boys. A great chance. It'll be a goal kick.
I would take that over the aggressive penalty call that I instructed him to do all day long. That was beautiful, besides the finish. Just the plain fact that he got a shot off impresses the heck out of me. Hopefully his mom, Jess, back in Verona today, cheering on Kai, is excited to know that her son is playing on the wing, where he can
Where he belongs.
Use his speed.
Yep, that's right.
And we saw it right there where he was able to beat the defender when the defender had about, I don't know, 2 steps on him to start. And there he is again. Able to keep it in. It's going to be a deep throw.
Yep.
Instead of it being, oh, they called corner? I'm confused. Nope.
No, we had it right. It's a deep throw.
Yeah, just.
Let's make him earn the space.
Oh, Ollie, good turn.
Good work from Ollie.
Good turn. Thought he had support. Swings it to Drew.
Oh. Cam with a chance. Turns.
In traffic.
Yep.
He turned around, found 3 defenders, and then quickly just tried to shoot it.
More positive work here on the attacking side, though, from the 56ers. Really putting together a sustained attack. You can tell just by the tone the Minneapolis coach not happy with the way his side is performing. I think
a lot of instruction coming over from that Minneapolis bench.
Credit to our boys for that, right? Because they've been controlling, they've been possessing, they've been making life difficult.
I just remember looking over at their bench during the last 2 games that we played them, and just a lot of comfortable smiles, sitting down, lack of coaching. They really didn't need to. There we go.
And a nice ball back.
Oh.
Holy cow, this is trouble. Until it's not. Finally a good clear, but a nervous moment for the 56ers. That's got a chance.
Oh,
and a really nice ball to Cam from Ollie. Cam's taking it in.
Come on, buddy.
What a rip it in! There's Cam! What a strike! 1-0 56ers! It's been coming. Yes. Congratulations, Luke. Jess, that was for you back there. Wow. I'm sure your son believes it.
That was awesome.
1-0 56ers. And now...
Holy cows.
And now nothing changes. Now you still have to defend. Now you know you are going to have probably a Minneapolis United team that's gonna start to pressure and gonna try to open this match up. In a match like this, the first goal is usually the one that opens things up. I fully expect this match to open up. I don't think we've seen our last goal of the day.
Oh,
I'd love it if we had, though. I'd love it if we had.
Thank you, baby Jesus, for Cameron to finish that. That was awesome.
Gorgeous finish. A really nice ball from Ollie too. You have to give him credit for the vision to play Cam on.
And Cam's not the most vocal kid in the world, and I heard him from all across here. I heard him call for it, and Ollie picked his head up, saw him, played it into space beautifully. Cam was running very fast onto it, finished to the keeper's right, our left, just buried it. We have an awful angle, so I was waiting for the net to pucker, to bulge a little bit. It was awesome. Oh, great tackle. A little dangerous there from behind. I would say not 100% from behind, but maybe 20%?
Like all ball.
Did, but he also took out the player at the same time. Just the angle. I mean, give Dylan credit for playing aggressively. You don't see Dylan going to ground very often.
I think it's also important to note the ref did not call a foul. Nope. There was no foul called, and it was,
those are the most difficult fouls to call. That's why I'm neither calling it or not calling it.
It was an aggressive play, no doubt about it. We hope he's okay. He looks to be favoring one of his legs. He's going to make it off. It looks like okay.
I don't know exactly if the coach was saying something to Dylan, but he definitely was looking back longer than normal.
Yep.
But Dylan did give a high five to one of the United players, like a low five, as in like, I didn't mean to, no ill will. It wasn't retaliation or anything. It was just a way to try to win the ball back.
Good step.
Referee.
Can we continue to stay poised? Can we find space? Can we defend well? We will need to. A nice ball through. Oh, and that's a great idea. That's a great 1-2. And hey, Luke, you said you wanted an aggressive son today. He is not shy about letting it rip. A great chance.
And he did a little inverted overlap. I don't know if it was still being overlap, but he replaced where Ollie was, and Ollie, being far in that right-hand corner, seeing Cameron was open, decided to do it. And Cam just decided to take it one time. Don't know if looked like he might have been able to take a touch, but he had no idea if anybody was right on his back.
It's going to be a throw-in for the 56ers.
But had he connected with that on target, that would have been a fantastic finish.
Well, unlucky. That's really good work. Good talk, Red. And a good one, too. Drew can catch it and try to play it in. Just wasn't able to get enough. That's a handball.
That's in the box.
Yep, and that's in the box.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be a penalty kick.
Oh, wow. Now, that one is a tough one, right? Again, it's tough to recognize those fouls, and it's also difficult to recognize handballs. That one seemed to just pop right back up and hit the Minneapolis United.
Ollie hasn't shot a penalty in a while. He's going to be the one who takes it here. And it's in! Buries it! 2-0 56ers. Well, I was right. We had more goals coming. Minneapolis United, again, to be clear, is very dangerous.
No, I mean, it's safe to say, no lead is safe when you're playing Minneapolis United. But it feels really good to be up 2-0.
2-0 56ers, 85 sunny and happy at the moment for our boys who have come here to play the top team in the state of Minnesota, as we suspect they are. Up 2-0 right now.
17 viewers.
Welcome to the 17 viewers with us right now.
And know that score is not incorrect.
Yeah.
Our scoreboard is fully functional today.
Yeah, 2-0.
It is 2-0 Sixers.
We are at the Blake School here in Hoskin, Minnesota. It's a gorgeous campus. It also appears to be a middle school.
And elementary.
And an elementary school, one of those college prep type of environments for a younger grade. And facilities are beautiful. The weather is fantastic. You can see across, as Luke mentioned in the first half, we're the only people on this side other than Jonathan's dad, just because this is a stadium. And so everybody else is over sitting in the stands trying to shield themselves from the sun. A nice ball from
Can you
Dylan.
find Henry? Can you find Henry?
Yeah, that's in 3-0 56ers. What a surprise. My goodness.
Oh, tell me the floodgates are open. Please tell me the floodgates are open. This Minneapolis United team, heads down, walking back.
A lot of soccer left to play. A lot of soccer left to play, but this is an outstanding start to the second half from the 56ers boys. We've seen them start quickly in second halves before, but I don't think anybody expected this against a team like this.
22 minutes. 22 minutes to go here in the second half. 3-0 Sixers. Goals coming from Cam, Ollie, and Henry today.
Press. Ollie.
Get to it, Drew. Get to it, Drew. Get to it, Drew. Oh, almost. Henry tried to send him on that far left side, just a little bit too far on this turf field for Drew to catch up with it. 3-0 Sixers.
3-0 Sixers and a fresh bottle of water, my
Oh.
friends.
Reverse osmosis with the save.
Had a little bit more space and time there than I think we thought. Still on the attack.
Asher, one of the 5 Sixers yet to have the glory of scoring a goal this season.
That's a save. That's a turn from Ollie and a ball into the middle. The keeper gets down on it for Minneapolis United. Still 3-0.
I love it that we're still attacking, that we're not dropping back into more of a defensive formation, that we're still on the attack, just playing normal, as if the...
Nice ball.
Come on. Oh,
I don't know about that. I do not know about that.
Well, we have no angle.
Nope. So we got to trust them. They've called a really consistent game today.
AR is right there.
It was right there.
On the call. But it was a great vision from Dylan to find a on-rushing Cam, slipping in behind the defense, just slipped a little bit too far, just made us run a little bit too soon. Called offside. Oh, fancy
Ollie
flick
with a
from
really
Ollie.
Nice turn. Oh! Got a Minneapolis United defender down.
I think Ollie trying to get the ball inadvertently pushed the defender into the goalkeeper. And I think his face might have caught an elbow, an arm, shoulder.
Update for Madison. Cam and Owen's brothers team are up 1-0 early.
Oh, fantastic.
Thanks for the update, Coach. We're taking a break right now. We got a Minneapolis United defender down. He looks like he's getting up. Glad to see it.
If I was a betting person, I'd say that a U14 team is coming in next.
14 or 15. Well, it wouldn't be 15 maybe because we're in the middle of a high school season.
Yeah.
So I think you're probably right. 14,
Or, I mean, it
14s or it could be a high school match.
Yeah, like a JV maybe?
Yeah, could be a varsity match. I'm just saying it could be a varsity match. Now,
Middle school.
yeah,
We're at a school.
ball floating to nowhere. Unfortunate. A nice one-timer from Jonathan, and Drew is going to find himself with a chance.
Just run a little bit off. He didn't expect it to be kicked that hard. We're getting our subs, our second half subs coming in here. The next time the ball goes out of play. Overlap maybe?
Unlucky. Just ran out of space there. You could see they were trying to work a little 1-2 down the side. Just ran out of room to do it.
Yeah, if we keep getting updates from Coach Barrett, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, you know, when you have one account and 2 kids and they have overlapping games, something it has to give. And unfortunately, the fan base for Harvey and Kai's team.
This is dangerous here. Minneapolis United taking it in, finding some good closing steps from the 56ers defense. Elias has got this covered. Well done. Take your time, boys. Take your time. It's just fine.
So Elmbrook, we've got an Elmbrook team behind us, Jason.
Oh, interesting. So these got to be 14s.
Yeah, none of those guys look familiar.
Yeah, got to be 14s.
They must be playing Minneapolis United.
We've got our subs, Charlie, Hamza.
Jude, Gavin, Shea, and Mason. And
Let's go, Red.
defensively, what do we got here? Looks like everybody the same.
Nice ball through, and Shea's
Shea.
got some room to run. He's going to take this one-on-one and just gets unlucky. But a ball back in, deflected. This is going to be a 56ers throw, but that very positive counter from the 56ers resulted in a whole lot of trouble. Yep.
Very much so.
Yeah, got to remind him about the yellow sometimes. Yeah. Well, I think he looks down and sees the blue and thinks he's okay. Oh, handball. Oh, unlucky. Charlie laid it off for Hamza very nicely.
That's fine.
It's going to be a foul.
I don't mind
it's
that.
Fine. Slow the
Slow it
game
down.
down. That's
Yeah,
right.
I don't mind
Slow the game down.
I mean, where he's a little frustrated trying to get the ball back, plays right into a strategic play where you're stopping a promising attack.
One at halftime, Luke,
Ooh, I
back
don't
in
like that.
Madison.
I do
Well,
not
we
like that.
appreciate the update. Not the update we were hoping
No.
for, but we appreciate it very much.
My question to Coach Barrett is, how old do the players look on the field that you're watching? That's my question. How old do they look? Do they look 9 and 10? Let's just say the team that we're playing, that Kai's team and Harvey's team is playing, has notoriously shifted teams and lineups based off of the skill level of the team they're playing.
Go, Jude. Jude's going to get there. Well, he touched it.
Oh, well.
Well,
yeah,
that's okay. 3-0 here.
20 or 13 minutes.
Left.
13 minutes left, second half. 3-0 Sixers.
Just want to hold down the fort, finish with a result. This is a strong team, though, and you're going to have to play all the way to the end. There's action in this match still. You can feel it.
A lot of luck this half. At the half, Jason, we were at 0-0. 3 goals here for the Sixers in the second half, coming from Cam, Ollie, and Henry.
Little too physical, the ref says. Calls a foul. I don't know. It's okay. I'm losing my voice again. Oh, no. That's all right. I won't need it tonight. Hans Zimmer concert at the Target Center tonight, Luke.
Ooh. Is that concert that you were telling me about?
Can't wait to hear the scores from such hit films as The Dark Knight and Dune. Inception, Interstellar. Let's have it.
Full orchestra?
Yeah, full orchestra, full electric orchestra.
Oh, fantastic.
Just can't wait. Feels like a Chick-fil-A dinner type of night. Or Shake Shack. Going to want to close. This is where you just need to keep defending. And that's a great individual effort. And good defending from the 56ers. Not out of danger yet. This team is just looking to take a crack on goal. You can tell. Nice ball in. Definitely headed away. Well done. I don't know that I like that, but we've got the opportunity now to play it way out wide, almost.
Yeah, Hamza heard his coach Nick say, "Look up, look up." He thought he meant out to Jude, but Coach Nick actually meant out to Shea. Hey, all fairness to Hamza, I saw the same thing. Potential space. for Jude to run on to the ball.
No one has quit out there. Everybody's still giving it everything. 3-0 56ers, about 10 minutes to play. Maybe a little bit more after injury time. That's okay. 3-0 advantage, but you really want to finish strong. Close down on the pressure. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, that's a save. That's a corner kick.
Hey, still in.
Nope.
Didn't go out.
Oh,
that's going to be a
now
corner.
It's a corner kick. My goodness.
Oh, I think Coach Nick was asking for Shea to pass it instead of try to shoot. But I think when you're in that moment, you do whatever you possibly can in survival mode, right?
Oh, they hit the post. Keeper made a save. I thought it was out. Got played back into the middle. Apologies. We're going to take a full-on corner kick here.
Oh,
nice ball.
Come on, find a way.
In.
Oh, Jude, let's get your first goal.
Boys talk.
Oh, Hamza with inspirational bicycle.
Oh, save!
Gavin,
you know, we heard a little bit of laughing with that bicycle kick attempt from the crowd, but that resulted in a great chance on goal. The 56ers are going to get another corner kick out of this.
Corner taking short. You got to be careful.
Nice
Another
ball
great
in
service.
from Mikey. Good service right to the keeper. Some real positive offense there from the 56ers. Not giving up the attack. They're looking for more. Good work from Charlie to stay in front of it. Unlucky to not win it in the end. Sturdy defending in the midfield from Hamza, and that's some great footwork. Plays it through to Jude.
Come on, Jude, get on the board.
Oh, boy. Not out of danger yet.
Corner?
No, we're going to, yep.
It's going to be our throw. I don't know if he can.
I think it's going to be a Minneapolis throw.
Oh, it is? Okay. So they can sub then. 8.5 minutes about, plus a little bit of potential injury stoppage time. Second half, 3-0 Sixers.
At the Blake School in Hoskin, Minnesota. It's hot. We're happy. Let's finish strong. We would stay undefeated halfway through our Midwest Conference slate. A game against St. Paul, the St. Paul Blackhawks, tomorrow morning at 10. If you'd like to have another breakfast with the 56ers. My favorite kind of breakfast, I think, other than bacon. Bacon's always the right breakfast. Bacon in the 56ers, you're in bonus territory.
Oh. That's something that you don't do.
Yeah, no. I mean, he just can't go stand there. I mean, you know, got to make it look like he's...
Yep. You got to at least pretend, right?
Yeah.
Can we get a good service here from Asher? High line from Minneapolis United right at the top of the box.
Ball in, headed to the far side. It's going to run, it looks like.
Was that off our head?
Yeah, it's off our head. Oh, no, it's going to be a red throw.
Yeah.
Blue head. Good call,
I knew
ref.
it was up
Thank
ahead.
you.
I just didn't see which one. Ah, shoot.
Oh.
This ginormous field is difficult for the CR to see you. Sixers still able to remain in possession. Asher on an overlap on that far side.
And we're okay if the ball just kind of stays down there for
right?
a while. We really are.
Oh, good positioning from Gavin to get it in the box. Out to Mason.
Oh, what a strike. Just wide.
Mikey, one of those Sixers that
Great hit from Mikey.
has yet to have a goal yet. That would have been his first. That would have been a beautiful, beautiful hit. Hey, the keeper thought it was on target.
Sure did. You bet he did.
Made a really big effort at it.
3-0 here, and it's late.
6 minutes left late. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yowzers, yowzers, yowzers. Can we also that's a from a spectator standpoint, if I'm watching the Premier League, I'm expecting the center referee to pull out a yellow.
Yep.
Coming in a little high, the bottom of his studs or bottom of his cleats connected with Asher's ankle. It's a definition of a reckless challenge and a cautionable offense. And that you don't want to see that. I mean, that's
No, can we see who that is?
awful, awful.
Is that
It's
Asher?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's Asher.
Well, at least they've shielded him from the sun, that's for sure. Let's hope Asher's okay. He's had a great game today. The whole team has. Just a really solid effort all the way around. Yeah,
that whole right side. I think the coach from Minneapolis United even knows it. I mean, he's helping Asher over to the sideline. I mean, it's a really nice gesture.
Yeah.
But I also think that he knows that his player was in the wrong. You just don't come in like that. When it happens in a split second, it's very difficult to retract your foot.
Yeah, and their coach might have said something like, "Hey, I'm sorry about that. That's,
Yeah.
We're not trying to do that. That's not how we want to play." It's been a clean game, It's been well officiated. 56ers had just a tremendous start to the second half after a 0-0 deadlock at halftime, and it's really just been that way ever since. Ooh, we got an update. Let's see.
Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum.
2-1, guys,
Oh,
in Madison
fantastic.
early in the second half.
Like to see that.
Yes.
So Kai and Harvey's team, they play U11 Middleton United Red. They're in the Toe Bash tournament at Redden.
And the game has been called due to storms. Win for Kai and Harvey, 2-1 final.
We'll take it.
There we go. We'll take it.
They now are 2-0 after a big win against a top-tier team, Cap East team. We're familiar with Cap East.
We sure are.
We're familiar with their high school team that we lost to.
Yeah, that their kids drove to?
Yep. We lost to their 18-year-olds, 5-2. Preventing us from a three-peat of the 56er tournament.
It's going to roll. Let's go, Red. Finish strong, boys.
3 minutes to go plus stoppage. 3-0 Sixers.
We're going to hold for a sub here. Looks like Minneapolis United's going to make a sub.
Yeah, Will, it's the yellow line. Yep. You were over a couple times, yeah.
Good throw to Shea. Setter Charlie. Oh, nice recovery there from Charlie, who
Ooh,
could have went a
Mason was
different
backing
way.
up as Shea was leading him forward. He's not going to be able to get there, unfortunately.
Yeah, post-game report for Kai is available.
Oh, fantastic. We'll get to it after our post-game. Thank goodness you didn't press on it, Paige. It would have wiped our broadcast. That's going to come right into your living room.
Red.
Or
Play
mobile
smart.
device.
3 minutes. Nice throw.
Two on my watch, but we're probably likely to get a minute or so. Notice that this Midwest officiating crew for all of our games have played injury time or stoppage time, which is at the discretion of the center referee. There's no Oh, come on, Gavin.
And what a nice hit. Charlie to Gavin.
Fantastic.
Gavin hammers it right on goal. Firm save, 3-0 still.
1:30 left, second half.
As good of a complete
Has to be
effort as
offside.
you will see.
He came. Well, we're not going to argue. Looked like Shea came from an offside position to play the ball.
Really good work from the 56ers. Just content to play a little 1-2. 3-0. No reason to. That's going to be a foul.
Another little aggressive play there from Hamza.
Yep.
Similar situation to what Asher was on the receiving end of, unfortunately. 58 has the similar experience. Doesn't look as severe as Asher's. Less than a minute, folks, plus stoppage time.
You don't want to call it a result until you have it. But it has been just a really complete performance from the 56ers today. You hope they can finish strong. That was going to be an offsides call anyway, and they call offsides. It's going to be a free kick for the 56ers. 3-0. Still have not given up a goal in the Midwest Conference.
Bonkers.
Last weekend, 1-0 against North Suburban. 2-0 against DASC, the Dakota Alliance from South Dakota. 1-0 against Lakeville. And today, the most surprising result at all, with under a minute to play, 3-0. 56ers against the reigning Minnesota state champions, Minneapolis United, and that's it. 3-0 56ers here in an absolutely fantastic and domineering performance in the second half. Minneapolis didn't know what hit them, Luke.
That was beautiful. Goals from Cam at the 40th, Ollie on a PK at the 47th, and Henry a minute later. 3-0 United.
3-0 56ers.
Oh yeah, not even 3-0 against United.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we've got St. Paul Blackhawks. I'm not used to being on this side of the camera. Thank you to everybody who tunes into these silly little things.
Yeah, and
live broadcast.
That's right. We'll see you back here for breakfast tomorrow morning with the 56ers, 10 a.m. against the St. Paul Blackhawks. Hey, we're 4-0 in the Midwest Conference, top of the table, and we're happy. Have a great day.